You were about to marry the prince of your sworn enemy. Why?
For peace between our kingdoms. And because I love him.
Do you think your people will easily forget centuries of hostility against the desert kingdom? As if your wedding will cure everything? I have searched high and low for a cure, one that could heal not only diseases, but also the ills of society itself. But I realize that I can't make it. I'm in fact part of the problem.
So you have heard of the great king?
Yes. Before she died, my mother would read to me the ancient sacred texts that spoke about the great king.
What do you remember from those texts?
He accomplished what I have been wanting to do, cure the sick. But why mention this great king?
The ancient sacred texts tell more about the great king. He himself made this world and the world beyond it. All that you see is ultimately his domain and his creation. He is perfectly holy, untouched by any wrong, without flaw or fault. Mankind is his special creation, made in his very image. He loved mankind and had an unfathomable closeness with them.
Romans 3:23. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Romans 1:18. For the wrath is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men.
Throughout history, mankind has continued in that sin, storing up guilt before the great king, yet he still loved sinful mankind, even while we were his enemies. One day, the great king himself took on flesh and became a man. His name is Jesus. He served perfectly among mankind, without a single sin of his own. Yet many rejected him. They even killed him, nailing him to a cross and displaying his body in the most humiliating way possible. But here is the wonder of it, Alfred. He was punished in the place of guilty sinners. The wrath we deserved fell on him instead. He paid the debt we owed and could never pay ourselves. The great king was buried, yet death could not hold him. He rose from the dead, proving that his sacrifice was accepted and that sin and death are conquered. Because he lives, he offers new life, full pardon and adoption as sons and daughters, to the very people who rejected him. Alfred, you rightly sense that you are part of the problem, but it's more serious than a vague feeling. You are guilty before the great king, and that guilt is between you and him. Your life has been sin against him, even against me. I forgive you for what you did to me. But forgiveness between us doesn't settle your account with the king. Only he can do that. He requires that you repent and put your faith in Jesus alone, trusting his death and resurrection to pay what you owe. Nothing you do can earn it. It's a gift.
So the king's cure is the king himself. And what if I don't take this cure?
One day, you will die and stand face to face with the great king as your judge. If you remain in your sin, unrepentant, you will bear his wrath forever. Forever in eternal punishment, cut off from him. But if you repent and trust in Jesus now, you will be forgiven completely and will live with the great king forever.
I see.
Palace in sight, prepare for landing.